This is Teaching for Women. So, Christian women, you need to ask your pastor. 1 Corinthians 15, Paul says that we have to believe in the death and burial and resurrection per scripture. He says per scripture 2 times. So ask your pastor, what is the death and burial and resurrection per scripture that Paul talks about? Okay, and then read Daniel chapter 9, verse 27. Yeshua, he confirms the covenants, what he was prophesied to give the people in Deuteronomy 18, 15 through 19, what was desired at Horeb in the day of assembly, Deuteronomy 5, the 10 commandments. He confirmed the covenants with many for 1 week, and he ceased the sacrificial law, sacrifice, midweek. That is Wednesday, midweek. Matthew 12, he gave them the sign of Jonah. He be in the earth 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. And then Matthew 28, when the Marys came to the tomb, it was in the end of the Sabbath. So the Sabbath was just about to end. In the end of the Sabbath, before it dawned, for the first day of the week, Sunday, because the day ends at dawn. That's when the day begins, dawn. The Marys came to the tomb, and the angel rebuked the Marys and says, "Why are you here?" He rose as he said he would rise. 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. Midweek, Wednesday night, Thursday morning, Thursday night, Friday morning, Friday nights. Saturday, he rose on the Sabbath day, Saturday. According to scripture, Deuteronomy 18, 15 through the end of the chapter. Whatever a prophet spoke in Jehovah's name, and the Son came in the Father's name, if it didn't come to pass, we shouldn't fear him. He would be a false prophet. And he gave them a sign of Jonah, 3 days, 3 nights. And ask him, if the Messiah rose on the Sabbath day, why do we worship on Sunday? Why do we celebrate his resurrection on Sunday? And you know what they're gonna tell you? The Jewish tradition, keyword tradition, right? When it touches a day, that's considered one day, because they say that he died Good Friday, rose on Sunday, right? Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday night. He was already gone Sunday, but they say he rose on Sunday because that's when he appeared to the Marys. That's not 3 days and 3 nights. And that's not according to scripture. If it touches a day, it's considered a day. Traditions of men. Because it's all traditions of men. And go read Matthew 15 and Mark 7. Yeshua rebuked the Pharisees for breaking Jehovah's commandments by their tradition. Lest you exceed the righteousness of the Pharisees, you won't see the kingdom. And then if they tell you, oh, they cherry pick Ephesians 2, saved by grace, not by works. Go read Titus 2, that defines what grace is. It teaches you to deny ungodliness and worldly lust so you can live soberly and righteously in this present world. Psalms 119, verse 172, and all of his commandments are righteousness. They're breaking the fourth commandment by their traditions every Sunday. Look up the Greek word of grace. It's charis, and it's in the Strong's Concordance. It's G5485, especially divine influence upon the heart. And read Titus 2. The especially divine influence upon your hearts teaches you to deny ungodliness. That's sin. Sin is a transgression of the law. And all the law hangs on the Messiah's commandments in Matthew 22. To love God with all your heart, soul, and mind. Deuteronomy chapter 6, he quoted verse 5, and it means to keep the 10 commandments and raise your children up to keep the 10 commandments. The promise that comes with that is a long life. And if you do the commandments, it will be your righteousness. Verse 25. Paul quotes us in Ephesians 6. Raise your children up in the Lord so you don't provoke them to the wrath, because Ephesians 5, the wrath of God comes to the children of disobedience.